Having a clean and safe environment is paramount to all humans. As humans, we need clean spaces to live in, as well as clean air to breathe in. Children also want to explore and play outside in safe and clear spaces, which makes having clean environment a top priority for all of us. People also own livestock and other pets, which require grass to feed on and spaces to move around in. With modernization and establishment in most areas, pollution and dirtifying of our environment has become a norm, whether it be plastic, food and drink waste, air pollution from cars and factory fumes, or even human waste and excretion. This is a worrying fact that, if not keenly looked at, may cause a lot of harm in coming years. Scientists are now talking about global warming, which is alarmingly becoming a vital issue in everyone's life. In early 2020, a pandemic hit the world and caused a standstill in most of our lives. None of us were sure what it was or where it came from, leaving us all scared. But scientists and doctors have come up with a solution, which was to ensure all of us would be safe against what would later be identified as the deadly COVID-19 caused by a class of coronaviruses. The solution offered was that to avoid spread of the disease, one would be required to wear a face mask, with the recommended at the time being the N95, popularly used by surgeons. But due to the scarcity and expensive pricing, surgical mask would later be the most used option. The solution was great, but the latter causal effect would greatly affect our environment. Kenyans have a tendency to turn most, if not all, areas in the country into dump site. Thus, as expected, after one used the disposable mask, what is the proper way to effectively dispose of them? This was not known. Thus, people wanting to quickly dispose of the face masks started throwing them anywhere they saw an opportunity to do so.
Wanatupanga kila siku.
A walk around the central business district will paint a picture of dirty heaps of garbage, facial masks included, carelessly thrown in the street. The masks are not degradable, meaning they do not decompose, so where they are thrown in is where they stay unless they be removed, which is not happening at the moment.
Sasa imeachwa hii, sasa imekuwa hapa for how long? Hii sewage ikiingia hivi kwa river ndani. Imekuwa hapa for how long?
Iko na kutoka Disemba. Mpaka sasa. Kutoka Disemba. Disemba ya 2020.
The improper disposal of masks means that our environment is continuously being dirtied. What of the little kids who pick up things as they play? What if one picks up the masks and curiously puts it on? What is the risk of infection?
Ani mnaingia tu kwa takataka hivyo mkono tupu. Hapo kuna shida.
Hapo kuna shida kubwa.
Na hakuna mkubwa wenyu amesimamia hii kitu anaweza
wapi?
Ongele.
Si Okelo na Kajuang. Watatoa
Okelo na Kajuang ndio wanasimamia hiyo kazi.
NMS.
Lakini hakuna kitu wanatuleteaga.
Sasa Okelo ni nani ya NMS?
Huyu ndio anakujanga na lori.
Yeye ndio anasimamia hiyo nini?
Department ya kuleta takataka. Ni kuchukua lori
tu ya kupakia. Hiyo tu. Hakuna kitu kingine.
Na hakuna hata excavator inakuja kuchimba, sisi ndio tunachimba
Sisi
wenyewe.
Mnachimba na mikono.
na mikono. Tunatumia ile mauma kupakia tukitupa.
Lazima tukirusha kwa road.
What about the animals like cows and goats in places like Rongai and Kiserian? What happens if they ingest the masks while grazing? What of the outward appearance of our town? The site is not presentable at all. The masks pose a great risk to all of us in different capacities, and if the menace is not well handled, the situation is bound to get worse.
Kazi ya takataka wanataka na mask sanga.
Yeah. So nyie muogopi story na corona?
Si niko na mask mingi lakini sasa ndabeba sanga bi mask.
Yeah.
Nivutendenge na mask.
Mko na kikampuni hivi na wasaidia hizi protective gears, gloves nini? Hakuna. So nyinyi mnaingia tu kwa hizo mamask hivyo hivyo.
Unaona vile nikata na mimi kwa.
Hivyo hivyo tu.
Hakuna kampuni.
Proper disposal sites should be created, and if collected, an incineration place should be created to ensure the masks are well disposed of.
Maybe mvua ikuwe hata mvua ikinyesha iwe. Sasa shida zote zinabakia hapa.
Zinabakia hapa.
Hapa sasa hao ndio wanahangaika. Hii ni siweji yenu,
Other solution that can be used to ensure the problem is curbed is using the cloth masks that are disposable to ensure the environment is well taken care of and the problem is well taken care of as well. The improper disposal also causes the environment to be unhygienic and may cause breeding grounds for diseases and infections, which may be harmful to our health if properly not taken care of.
Sasa tukiangalia hakuna mahali ungepata hizi maski zimewekwa pamoja. Kaa ni vitu zinarecycliwa, lazima ungepata. For example, unapata hapa kuna chupa, unapata hapa kuna karatasi ambazo zimegoja kwenda kwa kampu, unakuta kitu kingine, lakini mask mbona hujapata? Ndio ni kitu hairecycliwi. Tukiangalia kuna vitu kama PPEs, last year zilikam. Na after kukam kuna wale waliguza, tunaambiwa ni za kampuni. Kuna kampuni za maua zinatumia, kuna airport sijui inatumia. Na kuna zingine hospitali zinatumia. So tunaomba sisi kama wakaaji wa dump site ama wafanyikazi wa dump site, tafadhali ikuwe ni hospitali, ikuwe ni kampuni, ikuwe ni airport, kama inatumia PPEs, tafadhali wachomee kwa kampuni zao. Wasijaribu kukubali ifike wapi? Hapa. Juu sisi hatuwezi tofautisha ile ya hospitali na ile si ya hospitali.
To ensure a proper future and a clean environment for all of us and our future generations, we must find a solution to the rapidly growing mask disposal menace and look for solutions that help reduce the impending problem and thus reduce pollution, ensure a cleaner environment, and create a cleaner, more livable, hygienic environment.